Welcome back, everybody. This is EVER-TASTIC giving you another episode for more Blob 2 on Nintendo Switch. Today we continue moving on to the Inky Fabricator, and turns out on the next storyline because we were just supposed to head to the top of the hill where we go enter through the gate that what we already took down. So we're gonna get on started doing that because there's a whole lot of seduction to go do because a whole bunch of ink everywhere because we just did chances to go clear waters, you know what I mean? And that's already taken care of, so we did a good job with that. So we're moving on because see up there the inspiration I just pick up. And of course, there's nothing that we can do so by look around. So let's just move on to the next storyline. So we got Riley. So we're putting out the tank. So try to attack them all before the tank crews arrive. Okay, so we got some of these tanks that appear to be back. So okay, so now we got more of these mortars that are raining ink. So what is the pigment going on? So the Inkies are firing away from us. So over the gate. Okay, now we see there's another new Inky here, so all nuts, so we've been spotted. So the Mortars are running our way, incoming. Okay, so whatever we're doing here, so let's just figure out how to stop the Mortars and everything. So we got ourselves a hazmat. So these Inkies seem kind of weak because they don't have they do have a new form in their armor. Well, I don't know what that supposed to mean to me. So let's just do so by taking care of these Mortars. I'll worry about taking down the spikies later. So oh, come on now. Okay, so I got everybody. So let's just go ahead and increase us some more pinpoint by smashing these yellow. So I only got 4 more armor, which I should be okay with that. So let's go right ahead and supercharge this time. Okay, so I'm kind of like a little low. So I see there's a red pin box, so we can start off by locking on and take some of these spikies out. And I got ink. Okay, so not to worry, there's a water fountain. We can clear all that ink off, and of course we can go right ahead and slam on this hazmat so that we can go right along and start by clearing out some of these Inkies because there's only like at least like 9 of these mortars that we had to smash. So wait a second, I need more than paintballs. I'm paintballs on my bad. My fault, and I'm speaking or thinking way too much. So we do so by slamming these crates and getting that paintball. So now we here because there's 4 of these gradients. I'm counting 5. Well, I'm pretty sure because I'm counting like at least 4 gradients already set free. So we're gonna start slamming and of course get that hazmat so that we can get across ink. And of course because we still got plenty more of these Inkies still coming. Okay, well actually I think we gotta just stay on test here because we have to be smashing these mortars because that's what we're doing. Okay, so let's just go and increase up, and we got at least 119. So let's keep smashing. Okay, wait, so I can't. Yeah, I gotta charge these spikies. I did not see that coming. Okay, so we see there's a brown switch and a green switch. So don't know where that's supposed to do. So anyway, let me go ahead and increase up. So if we go back further this way and get ourselves a red, so we'll get a lot more than pink points. So let's just try to see where that hazmat is. Okay, so right up there. So nope, we're not gonna get ink. Okay, so we're gonna move this way. So I see there's a pool, and of course, wait a second, yeah, we need to be charging. So let's go right ahead and do the supercharge. And of course, yeah, we're still. So we got 3 more to do. So let's just figure out where the actually forget it. I'm waiting to get the cloth to ink. So. Let's see, so I can get these Inkies out of the way, and then we are going to go right ahead and, okay, so I see that they're heavy, and it's going to start with ink. No, I don't think so, so we just did it stubbornly quick, and now what's going up here, so the tanks are rolling out the police station, so I've been fortified against us by that ink moat, so I get up onto the gantries and chip those switch to bypass their defenses. Okay, I see where this is going, and we got ourselves a cannon. Okay, so we got 2 cannons that we can choose to go lock on. So load out with purple or green before you launch yourself. Okay, so let's just go and get missing color, whatever color we wanted to feel free to mix. So we knew because we already saw because where the paint pools are and where we hear because the gradients are coming out of the building. So that taken care of, we can go collect that clock and hopefully we find something to mix. So we got ourselves a brown and a green switch that we had to go activate. So and a green and a purple. So I want to go right ahead and start off by getting this center because we really gotta go free some gradients so that we're not wasting too much time just to go exploring everywhere and just go feel free to get the paint around. So we still got more mortars raining from above, so we're gonna have to avoid that cautious. And of course, you see we got these spotted circles that we have to avoid. And let's just try to get that armor because that's way more important that we need to be doing. So let's get everything. And do we not miss anything? Do I not miss any single building? Okay, so you know what? I do not want to be ink. Okay, so let's just go ahead and smash everything and go right ahead and set some gradient for you. So we see because they're just coming out. So we can do so by smashing them and collecting their clock within 60 seconds. So let's get that hazmat and let's go and get across ink. And of course, because it's still raining more ink, so I'm trying to figure out what we need to be doing here. So we need to be finding something green. So let's just get the green for instead of brown. So that'll be missing to the green. So let's just find a green switch, and we'll go with that red later. So we're gonna miss that brown and go with that brown switch just to see what that's supposed to do. Okay, so that brings up the supercharge that we have not figured to do. Okay, so we're realizing what that switch is supposed to do. Well, forget it. Well, we don't actually need it. Well, we'll just keep it just in case. So okay, well I did not ask for that ink. So we're just gonna go and blast this off, and then go to spend the pink spot. So let's just do so by getting the last gradient. Okay, so we get the gradient, and of course I think I already picked up that clock. So let's just figure out how to stop these mortars from raining ink balls everywhere. So we're gonna start off with this hazmat, and we'll be missing to blue and yellow there. So let's just mix that into a green, and we go right ahead and find a yellow somewhere. Alright, so as we get across this hazmat, actually let's just get more time just in case. So we need more 20 seconds remaining on the time. So we go and do so by following this arrow. So where exactly am I going? So let's figure it out. Okay, so wait a second. I think I need to be finding a cannon somewhere. Okay, let's hurry up. So where exactly is a cannon? I'm starting to wonder where that is. So let's just keep looking around. Oh wait a second. So it's way high above. Okay, when you realize where it's headed. So let's just figure out if you can go around it, so just to make that jump. Okay, so come on, Inky, get out of my way. Alright, well I don't really have the time to be having much more fun just to go and beat up the Inkies. So let's just go ahead and take down this chopper. Okay, so we see here we got a mortar that is heading straight further to the north, because you can see we got all three of them. Oh wait, I'm counting four mortars that are raining ink. So we're gonna have to move down, and yeah, we're not gonna slip and fall just to go touch ink. So what color do we need first? Okay, so we need a blue, and of course we need to get these Inkies out of here because we're just trying to go ahead and reduce it to go take down my armor. So let's go and increase up the bigger blob, and let's go get that. Actually, no, we need a red. Okay, so let's try to see if we can find a red. So there's a red paint bottle over there, the larger one that will give us to 50. So let's be mixing color, and let's just take the canyon further above the left corner. So I don't care right now. We'll take the supercharge, and we'll try to destroy that chopper. So let's just go. Oh, come on now, really? I don't ask for that. Okay, well, not to worry. There's a little paint bot that is red, so we can do so by getting that off before that thing, that supercharge goes off. So come on, let's hurry. Alright, 1, 2, 1, and that's it. Okay, so I just used a little bit of that supercharge. I did not know. So now the time that's around the police station with the 100 orange paint. Alright, so Blob on the case, man. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and mix some color. So we got some paint that can mix up to the red and yellow to mix on. So we're gonna do so by painting this row. Okay, so now we still got some more gradient to set free. So let's get the gradient and more time. So we keep following this arrow, so we need to be heading above. So we don't actually need to get that hazmat for this. So we can do so by following it. So wait a second. Wait, no. well, I don't ask for you to slip and fall to that paint pool. So let's just go ahead and mix color to orange and get these Inkies out here. They're starting to nerve me. So we're gonna just stay balanced and paint this row, and we're gonna get up there and see if we can find another inch or two to fit through. So is it above somewhere or below? I'm curious now. Oh, okay. So it's over here somewhere. Okay. Well, I did not even see where that was. So we're in. So and I'm not angry time for supercharge raincoats. Okay. So let's just time to get angry and get these spikies out here between the Inkies. So the Inkies have a large store of tanks in the armor. Alright, so let's take care of that spiky, so smash them all and split the dragons. Alright. So let's get rid of you and we can keep going down there because I knew I got like 20 paint points and now we got ourselves a color at them. Alright, so you know I don't think I have enough paint points left. So let me try to go back and get myself a red. So if you go up there and keep on finding more paint points, so I need more paint points over here. Let's see if okay, so there's a blue. Okay, so we only got at least 15 minutes on the clock, which without doing way too much time, we're just blowing up so much of it. So we're gonna have to take at least 145 paint points and go destroy some of these turrets. And you're going great, Blob. Thank you very much. So let's just go and get ourselves a red. So there's a red paint bot. It'll straight further this way, and we can do so by taking the wood downward and getting a supercharge. Here we go. So we're gonna keep smashing, get back up to 200, and turn on this turnstile. And we got some of these little Inkies, so leave no tints unsmashed. Okay, so now we're at 0 paint points, which doesn't have any cost of paint points. So we can try to destroy the turrets because I know they're way too easy to destroy. Because okay, so yeah, we're halfway there. Yes, indeed. So I don't think I can do so by rushing back or go and get myself well, you know, I just can't go back and get myself a supercharge. So if we keep going up some and destroy the last turret, so wait, so we need to destroy we're further in the bottom. So let's keep going. So we're gonna keep moving up, and we got like at least 3 more to destroy. So come on, jump, Blob. Come on, stop being slippery. Alright, so the last thing that remains is to join the 8 moat. Alright, so Blob will do that. So there at least I'm going there to pump switches. Okay, I see what you mean. Now we got here 2 empty switches, so which we have here at least in blue. So we can go take them out. So and we can go right ahead and take down this last switch and go out ahead and transfer the attention. So now we can use some by collecting these atoms, including the color. And of course, let's go ahead and increase it to 117 because that's how much paint points we can feel free to add up. So here we go, blowing this popsicle stick out of this construction area, the Fabricator. Well, actually, this is it. So this ink capital is already removed. So here we go. We got clear water. You got no ink that you can go ahead and waste so much paint points. And of course, you still got more Mortars that are raining. So which we had to go take them out. So here we go, you guys. So we're finally getting out of there. And of course, we're taking Unstoppable. And we get ourselves another auto save. That's great. Excellent. So if we move down some, because there's another block card that we got is 45. So that's getting more closer to 100. So we'll just keep them finding them all. And if we go ahead and keep collecting these atoms, because there's a lot to collect just to go ahead and add up a score. So we'll worry about smashing these crates later, right after we stay on test with the storyline. So whenever we go back to doing more side quests, and then somehow we find where more crates are. So let's just get these items, and hopefully we'll just feel free just to go and move out. So let's keep getting them all. And that should be it. So let's just go ahead and move on by just going ahead and just grab every color we want. But I'm just going to be blue this time. And as we go, continue heading straight up to the north because we see because we got here is another storyline that is pointing down below. So now we're at the Railyards now. Alright, so I just we not inked out off the rails. So I'll paint all the trains that come into and from the station. Okay, so we got some of the rails that we have to start painting or whatever they are. So Inky have been using to paint my Railyards for troops transports. So stop the train, stop the Inkies. Okay, so you only need to paint the train to paint the entire line. Okay, well, I meant he only need to paint the one train to paint the entire line. That is what he means. All right. Well, that's my bad. Don't mind me if I'm reading too fast. So here we go. So the rail yard it is. So I'm trying to figure out if we can go and move up above and try to stop some of these mortars from running in. So we're gonna do so by find another build to go up. So you can go ahead and get back up to 180 to increase up to 60 minutes. And of course we can of course wait. How about we do this? Okay, so we need to start to this little top ending, and then hopefully we can go making this high jump to take down that mortar. And of course moving down, we can start by painting these vehicles and everything because there are more fines and mechanics everywhere. So we're gonna go down and set by between these gradients, and of course we will be picking out a lot more time because there's a lot of time around here because we need to save up. And we got some of these security lasers that are blocking that adds up to a gate. So if we can do so by grabbing ourselves wait a second, come on. Yep, so we can grab a hazmat. And we will use that opportunity just to go ahead and paint these 28 of these construction areas. So let's get to it. So we're gonna just do so by locking on to certain things. So okay, so we're not gonna just slip and fall this time. So any more else? Okay, so how do I get up there? Okay, so I'm gonna just be safe up here. And of course down here because there's more of these whatever these things are because we'll just do it because we're just cleaning up this mess around here because there are a lot of crates, a lot of these bosses that we're painting around here. You see the point, and of course we can get this orange and hopefully we just go and paint this middle row. Yeah, I almost see what we're doing around here because I cannot even see if I can go and make that jump. That's a little hard to understand the ways of this platform. So if we go move around and keep going, come on, let's make the jump and don't be so slippery about it. And of course we're gonna make this jump again. So we're gonna grab this habit just in case we get hit by ink. So let's keep going. Alright, so we're gonna just keep making this jump, so not to miss jumps it. Okay, so we're just only painting each rail. So let's just get this in. Okay, so here we go. So now we got ourselves a red switch. So now let's start jamming the ink. So get some of the red to the pump. So stay well, clear the electric fence. Okay, so let's get to it. So we're gonna find ourselves a red around here, but just to avoid touching ink. So let's just do so by grabbing a red. And if we take this red opportunity, because we got this security laser that we cannot do by getting across. So how do we do this? Now we're gonna just make this neatly jump, and then not to just go and slip off this time. So actually, I really prefer. I want to go and get that gallery, that block card I need to get. Alright, so here we go. So it's 76. So now we're just gonna keep waiting. So we're gonna keep heading up north. Alright, so let's keep staying balanced and not go slip off. Alright, so let's just see, where is the next one? Okay, here we go. So we're gonna lock onto that and we're gonna get the next one. Because that's a tram point and whatever they lead to. So I did not even know where these rails are going. So here we go. So we're planning on doing awesome, and then we just go in ahead and join this away. So now we got Inky raining from the sky. So Inky's overboard. Okay, so here we go. So now we're just draining the ink and then including the water. So and now here we go. So we got at the time here. So let's just go move on. So the zipper reports that there are some Inky scientists hiding in those buildings down there. So they may know about the strange monster. So they seal themselves, and so you'll have to paint the correct color combination to get them out. Okay, so let's just see what we gotta be doing. So we gotta just continue just to go ahead and master out of painting whatever color we go and mix whatever we feel free to do. So we got 9 yellow, 4 orange, and 2 green. So let's start with orange first. So the orange is the closest that we have ever not painted. So we're gonna just paint this row and of course get these gradients set free. And of course, wait a second, I don't mind missing ground, so I'll just watch my aim before I just choose to what color I have to be coloring. So let's start with yellow first, and we need to get at least 9. So here we got still more gradients that need to be set free, and of course we'll get these gradients too. So let's get the gradients, and including the time. So I see we got some green. So why there's one orange? Okay, there's something I overdo paint. Okay, so let's just go and collect everything. So we got a lot of gradients that I have not set free. So let's get more time. So we got 60 seconds, and of course we need to get ourselves an orange. So let's just see if we can find ourselves a red around here. So and we keep moving. So around here somewhere there's this red paint box. So we're gonna grab orange, and we keep following this arrow. So there's one last of this orange hut that we have not finished painting. So let's go and move around, and where exactly can I find some water? Okay, so there's water. Alright, thanks, water relief. So if we keep moving this way, so there's more yellow and more blue that mix up green. So let's go. Come on, really? Man, what in the world? Okay, so I had to just keep going further all over this just to keep finding more in colors. So let's just make it perfect out, but not strip off. Okay, so I have to go back and get 2 more yellow. Okay, so let's just find some colors. So we need to go back to missing yellow. So before we get that orange, so let's go find another yellow and try this again. Okay, so here we go. 3 more yellow. So we'll get this in. So where's the last one? Okay, so the last one's in the bottom. So if we move this way, so we're just gonna sit there to find just only the red. So if we move on to east, okay, where's I believe the red is somewhere below that I already missed. Okay, so that's my mistake. So the question, I'm trying to get back up to all that I don't even touch yellow. That's the hardest thing I'm trying to understand, this pattern. So and we continue moving this way. So I'll worry about getting this yellow in later because I just kept messing that up. Okay, so let's go back to getting yellow. So we need to paint 2 more, and that should be it. Alright, here we go. So now we're on the roll. And we're getting ourselves another 30-second timer, and of course we got ourselves a transform engine. So we read what Pinky's saying. So let's transform and move on. Alright, well, let's see what the transform engine is. Oh, wait a second. So we got this guy. So it is most interesting to study you up close. So that's me. So no matter, we have a common enemy now. So those idiot production line workers have somehow created a mutant ink. So it hates ink in color in equal measure, and it is quite capable of destroying the entire city. So it does not like heat. I suggested you try trapping it before you attack. So I shall be watching with great interest. Okay, Mr. Science Guy, I got you. And of course, as you can see, our color score is increasing up. So let's go right ahead and form a color engine. But just go ahead and slam this engine, and let's just go right ahead and remove everything. We'll just go ahead and repaint this whole world. Oh, okay. So now that you guys can see, because there's a monster that's taking down that tank. Okay, pretty cool cutscene I see. So what was that thing? It made it of egg, but it hits the Inkies. Yeah, I don't know why. So no wonder they are in desire. Okay, so this can work to our advantage. Okay, I see what you mean, pros. So it seems to me because there's like a whole lot of stuff to do around here. So you know what, you guys? I believe we're gonna call out the end of this episode. So I just got another auto which is good. So next time we're gonna be getting out of this going to the downtown this area, all this ink everywhere, this pollution, because we got some of these Inkies and so much of these Mortars that are just creating more this ink destruction and that monster that we have to go ahead to defeat. So we're gonna get on started by doing more things around here. I have on the next episode, you guys. So you don't go anywhere, and you will be participating and staying tuned on the next video. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to enjoy the episode. So if you like this series, if you want to see more of Blob 2, hit that advertising like button for your support by sharing the video, and also be the one to hit subscribe to the 700. It's much more appreciated. And also, by all means, if you are already subscribed, ring that notification bell. It's much more important. And also, and just to be sure you guys stay alert and notified when we release the update video. So just making sure you guys keep the word to support my channel by help growing the funding of this the series as well. And also all these description fields. So if you want to help support me by rereading them what they're filled step by step, you can do so by following them what's all filled down in the description. So feel free to do that. And also that's gonna be all it for Blob 2. I hope to talk to you guys later on for more Blob 2. Take care, you guys, and I'll talk to you on the next video.